Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video we're going to be going through the top teams for the new boss Illucia. Gwyneth is destroying this boss, so if you've built up Gwyneth you're in a really good position. If you haven't built up Gwyneth though, we're going to show you some team options you can give a try as well, but they're not doing as good as Gwyneth. Gwyneth is really good for this boss specifically. This is probably going to be her best boss. Okay, we're leading it off with the Summoner Squad team. There is Florabelle here. Florabelle is on her radar up banner right now. By the way, guys, I made a video about whether you should recruit for her or not. I do think overall she's gonna have enough value that if you have resources you can pull her up to Supreme Plus on this banner if possible, but it isn't a must either. So you have Zany up front, you have the two turrets on the left, you have Aurora in the back, and Kruger in front of Valara, and Florabelle in the back right. You're gonna be running it with the breakthrough spell, which is by completing one of the first story missions. Go ahead and do that now if you haven't already. And by the way, you can talk to the purple dragon NPC on the outside of the Voyage of Wonders domain and instantly skip that portion if you don't want to do the Voyage of Wonders right now. Okay, so this is the team formation. Let's go ahead and give it a run. It overall is not a bad team. Before Gwyneth existed, a summoner team was probably going to be one of the top team options actually for this boss, because this boss is very similar to bosses like Snowstomper, Necrodraken, where you're not actually able to cycle your ultimates because of the silencing mechanic. And that is why you need to have, like, summoners always do well into those cases because they don't depend on their ultimate as much. So we're going to get the clear with 28 seconds left, and this team should be able to clear the initial difficulty level for you. Do make sure that you've leveled up to the level cap for the day if possible, which is 321. That is going to be a big breakpoint, or at least get your damage dealers, hardest hitting damage contributors. Like for this team, it would be quite a lot actually. Florabelle, Aurora, Zany, and even Valara, but probably level up Valara first. We have to do one more run first of all of this team, so let's go ahead and send one more run of this team to lock in the score on the higher difficulty. 1039 million damage from this team is a really good score. That's actually a really nice score for the Summoner Squad. Not bad overall, but now we have to move on to the next team. The next team is from Winley from the VN server. It's exactly the same as the first team that we showed you, but it's using Nazrik rather than Kruger in the same position. Now, if you want to run this team, you should have Nazrik at plus 10 exclusive equipment. That is essential for basically that debuff value that he is going to get onto the boss, which is the main reason he's being used. And I know a lot of people don't have Nazrik built because he hasn't been a major priority, but if you do happen to have him built, then this is one you can give a try. And I'm presuming it should be better than the Kruger version, but yeah, it is better. By a decent amount, not a huge amount, but by a decent amount, so it is another option to consider. 1109 million damage, and still a No-Gwyneth option. Okay, we have more No-Gwyneth teams to come. We're going to be going through the next one. This is from Winley, and this one is even, but this is more pay to win, of course. It has Gunnar, it has Contess, it has Nazrik. But if you happen to have these heroes and you haven't committed to your Gwyneth yet, you can actually get a really solid score with a team like this. So, Gunnar in front of Nazrik, Contess in the back right, Valara in the far back right, Kruger in the upper left, and breakthrough spell as well. Basically all the teams are using breakthrough spell, and we're gonna go ahead and check this team out in action. What is it capable of doing? Nazrik is kind of like that replacement for Gwyneth, for players who don't have Gwyneth but do have Nazrik belt. This is 1161 million. So again, it is slightly better than the other ones that we've shown, but not by a great margin, not by a huge margin. So now the final No-Gwyneth team that we have to show you is going to be an Aliceth and Twins combo with Contess as well. So if you happen to have Aliceth Contess built but you don't have Gwyneth yet, this is probably going to be your best option. This is from Sigam, pink turn on the right, blue turn on the left, Aliceth on the Stellar Bond, the two Zany towers up front, Zany in the upper left, Valar in the back left, and Contess in the back right, with the breakthrough spell. So this one I'm assuming is gonna do maybe a little bit better than the Gunnar team we showed with Nazrik right before this, but no, actually, at least for me, it seems like this one is a little bit worse off. But for other people, this team is working pretty decently, so it is worth giving a try as well. Okay, so now, guys, we have to move on to the Gwyneth teams. So we have a team from Re-Rock Noah. This is the, first of all, most budget Gwyneth team. It's just using Gwyneth, twins, and then other very free-to-play friendly heroes. But it is doing well. It probably is going to beat out all the No-Gwyneth team just with this light budget Gwyneth team option. Pink Twin on the right, Blue Twin on the left, Gwyneth and Sonya on the Stillabon, Kruger in front of Gwyneth, and Valar in the back left. And if you want to know what level of investment you need Gwyneth to have to actually be good here, you really do want to get her to her plus 10 exclusive equipment. Yeah, it's pretty big, this boost that she gets. So like Mythic plus 10 exclusive equipment may be enough. Supreme Plus is also really nice for boosting her damage, but I could see potentially Mythic plus 10 may be the absolute minimum. Anyway, let's go ahead and run this team. I'm expecting, even though it's free-to-play friendly with Gwyneth, it's probably going to beat the other ones we have already shown. Yeah, by a pretty hefty margin as well, 1,234 million. And this is just showing you and proving you how strong Gwyneth is for this boss specifically, Illucia. But again, for pre-Endless Dream-On. When we move into Endless, things are likely to change. So it's not like Gwyneth is going to be here for the whole season. But at least for pre-Endless, she's probably going to be crushing this boss. This is like the boss which is most custom made for her. Okay, the next team is going to be now we have a bunch of different options with Gwyneth. First, we have a No-Gunnar team, but using Aliceth and Contess. Blue turn on the right, pink turn on the left. You have Gwyneth and Aliceth on the Stillabon, Contess behind Aliceth, and Valar in the back right. This is with the breakthrough spell. This is going to be a good team option, and I should just, even though this isn't making much of a difference, it's only literally one level for the place that I'm at, I should up the level of Gwyneth, and I should up, well here, actually no, I should up the level of Aliceth. It doesn't make much of a difference, but let's just go ahead and see what we can get from this team. New record. Whoa, like now look at that score skyrocket. We're up into the 1400s. This is a No-Gunnar team getting over 1400 million damage. That is a really good score. 1404 million damage with this Aliceth and Contess combo team along with Gwyneth, of course. Okay, that's a really good team. Now next up we have a team from, this is going to be the solo Contest team. Okay, so this is a solo Contest team. It probably isn't going to be as good as the team we just showed you with Aliceth as well. But if you don't have Aliceth, but you have Gwyneth, you have Contest, this is something to try. Pink turn on the right, blue turn on the left, Gwyneth on the Stillabon, Hugin in front of Gwyneth. You have the Contest to the left and Vavra on the far left. This is going to be with the breakthrough spell. Yeah, this one should be also doing very well. But 1360, actually pretty close, honestly, even to the Aliceth version of this team. So even if you just have solo Contest, but you build Gwyneth, you can get a really good score. 1360 million is really good. Okay, so we have a couple more teams left. We have a team from, oh, wait a second. There's, we have to jump to this team. So this is a team from Frosty. I should have probably shown it a little bit earlier. This is a no Contest team, just with Aliceth. So if you have Aliceth, if you have Gwyneth, you don't have Contest, you don't have Gunnar, then you can try this team. Kruger up front, Valar in the back right, Ravion just in the middle over here with the breakthrough spell. This one, yeah, this one should be good. But the question is, how high can the score be? 1280. So it beats the No-Gwyneth teams. However, it is only slightly, honestly, it's only slightly better than even that Sonya version of the team that we showed. The Sonya 1234 and 1280, but it is slightly better, so I still have to include it in the video in case someone does want to give that one a try. Okay, guys, so yeah, apologize for the bit of a bad ordering with that team, but anyway, we will move on. So the next team is going to be from Nagisa, and along with the VN server. It was originally made by the VN server. Nagisa made some different, like, you know, position changes. This is one of the top teams of today. It is the top performing consistent team of today. Gunnar in front of Gwyneth. You have Contess over here on the right and Valar on the left. Kruger in the upper right. This is with the breakthrough spell. This one should be, let's go ahead and boost Gunnar's level as well. Although again, it will make more of a difference if you are not at the level cap yet, but for where we're at, we're almost, it's only one level difference. So that is going to be a new record, 1431 million. 1431 million. You know, this is not bad. However, I actually have to show you another team. Okay guys, so I have to show you this version as well because maybe the previous version we showed you from Nagisa, it might be good for like a lower level of investment or a normal level of investment, but for a higher level of investment, and also you guys, everyone should give this a try. This is apparently the team which is the top performer. It was shared in my guild chat as well. Gunnar in front of Gwyneth, you have Contess on the right of Gunnar, Valar in the back right, and Kruger in the upper left. This is with the breakthrough spell. This is a so this is the other position you definitely want to give a try for this Gwyneth, Gunnar, Contest team. And that is going to be a new record, 1448 million on the first run. And honestly, there could be some RNG related to these teams as well. Maybe you do want to give them a couple of runs. But we have one more team to actually show you right now. And this is a team that Frosty had just recently come out with. He said, though, it was high on RNG, number one. And number two, I don't even know if it can beat the score of the other teams we've shown up until now. However, it looks promising because the score that he posted was like 1447 million with a normal, like a Supreme Plus Paragon 1 level of upgrade. So like for our max account, if it works for us and we can hit the RNG, we should be able to get the all-time top score with this team. And it doesn't even have Contest in it, which is the good news. So Gunnar in front of Gwyneth, Kruger on the right, Valar in front of Gunnar, and then Ravion up front with the breakthrough spell. But yeah, he said there are survival issues. I think we can watch the fight in action. I believe he said the Gunnar or one of the heroes might die too early. And that obviously is going to be a problem. You don't want anyone to be dying. Like Ravion is getting low and taking a lot of damage. Even Valar taking quite a lot of damage. But if your whole team is able to survive, and we've now activated the magical circle, I think we should end up with a pretty good score, potentially even breaking our previous record. So Valar goes down, but her magic circle is already active, so I think she's done enough contribution to the table. We only end up with 14-17, so yeah, I don't know what I can really say about this team. Even with like what seemed to be good survival, it seemed like we didn't get a great score. I don't know if I do more runs, we can potentially hit RNG to get a better... Okay, nice. Right after that, we get a 1455. So, looks like our first run was not the good RNG, but right after that, we do get a pretty decent RNG. And 1455, it is a new record for me. It is in the top report score of today, as you guys can see here. Both my new guildmate and my old guildmate from my own server, they have both hit around 1464 with the previous team we showed right before this. But this Frosty team seems like it may have the potential of getting up there as well. I'm gonna give it a few more runs. I'll meet you guys back. Okay, guys, we did manage. Oh, okay, very nice. We did manage to hit 1475 million with the Frosty team, the high RNG team. So I do think that this is almost confirming that this is truly the new top team. But it is RNG dependent. I don't know exactly what needs to happen. Like you guys watched that first initial run that we did of it. Valar died, but after activating a magic circle, maybe we need the whole team to survive the whole fight. I don't know. Let's see what happens, because this is a replay that hit 1475 million. Does Valar manage to survive here? Yes, Valar is surviving here. Yeah, I think that is what it takes. You need Valar to live the whole duration of the match, and then you can get pretty nice score. And I think we probably got near around the cap. Anyway, guys, hopefully this is helpful, and hopefully you're able to get a 12 score today. If there's any other team working for you, you can feel free to share that in the comment section. You can copy and paste your information, that ID. That is always much appreciated. Thank you guys all so much for watching. And if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Farlight store. This is the best way you can support me and also gain 5% bonus dragon crystals on your purchase. My affiliate link is in the description of this video in a pinned comment, and you can actually bookmark this link in your browser, and whenever you're planning to make a purchase, just return to the bookmark link and make your purchase. It will support me and be greatly appreciated. So thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video, and until then, everyone, peace out for now.